Right, when it comes to sweet corn, I'm growing them in root trainers. But you can grow them in a 9 centimetre pot, that's no problem. But these root trainers I've got, and they're just easy. To be honest, last year I transplanted them out of this root trainer into a pot in the end. So it's completely up to you. Now the difference is this year I'm not growing normal sweet corn, I am growing popping corn. So if you're growing normal sweet corn, this is what your seed will look like. It's literally just a dried up piece of corn. And if you're growing popping corn, this is what you'll have. You sow them exactly the same. You always go twice the depth of the size of the seed. So this is about 1 inch, this probably about 1/2 inch. So yeah, exactly the same, except this year I am growing popping corn. So sweet corn in any form needs to be grown in an even number. Now the more that you have, the better of pollination. So I'm only doing 12 this year. Last year I did 24. Always the same, always do an even number, because you need to plant them in a grid because they're pollinated by the wind. So basically this is a good representation of how you would plant them in a grid, 4 rows, three rows of 4. Okay, so if you're only doing 4 corn, you would just plant them in a grid like this, 6 like this. Do you get what I mean? So I'll be planting all 12 together just like that. So I'm literally just going to dip my holes. These root trainers are a bit flimsy. If you saw on my Instagram stories, I did buy a really good root trainer tray, but I'm keeping them for my beans. But if you've got spare ones of those and you're doing a lot of corn, you could always use those. So I'm literally just going to drop my seeds in. I'll show you just for representation of your corn. If you're doing normal, just be the same. Should probably go a bit deeper than my popping corn like that. And then I'll water these in. I didn't put them on any heat last year. I didn't have a heat mat, so it's completely fine to just keep them in the ambient temperature of your house, and they'll germinate fine. Now what I will say is corn can be a tiny bit slow to germinate, so just give it be patient with it, and it'll crack on, and it'll start to look like grass shooting through. It carries on looking like that until it develops into proper corn. So don't be worried. You won't be growing grass, you'll be growing corn, but obviously I'll show you the next stage. But it's literally just as easy as that. But like I say, you don't need the root trainers. A 9 centimetre pot is completely sufficient. Okay, good luck with your corn.